Hey, hey. All right, y'all. So one thing that I will do sometimes is just kind of work my way around the wreath and trim off any little crazy twigs. All right, the next thing, whenever I decide where I want to decorate my grapevines, I like to throw them on the table and then do the wiggle test. So just kind of poke around. So see how this one isn't real stable? Imagine if the customer had that on their front door and the wind was blowing real hard and it was just sounding inappropriate, right? Like, we're not trying to have a Motel 6 up there, y'all. So try flipping it over, try turning it a little bit. All right, this side's a lot more stable. Whenever you push it, just barely rotates, right? I think this knot right here is what was getting it. You can see how that's sticking out? Right? You can also tell that nothing's gonna scratch their door on that side. All right. Rue is good with his food adventures. Gonna move that off the side. Oh, you're welcome, Teresa. Grab our easy bow maker. All right, I'm gonna start with about a 12-inch tail. Give it a good twist. Put that twist right between our pegs. And then we're gonna make ourselves a little X. I'm going with a fall sunflower. Mainly because it's something the customer can use from August all the way through Christmas. What size grapevine? It looks like a 16-inch oval. All right, whenever I'm making a bow for a grapevine, I don't want to overdo it. Why not make a wreath at 10 p.m. on a Saturday? Well, it's only 9 here, so I'm making a wreath at 9:06 on a Saturday. Right, little half bow action down here. And I'm going to do the same thing the other way. And then a little half bow on the other side. Grab a pipe cleaner. Y'all, what did Mel make tonight? All right, get a good pinch. Y'all, I cut my finger yesterday once I got home, right there. And you're never gonna guess how. A freaking water bottle. Whenever I went to open the cap, the little safety seal thing had a little spike on it, and it sliced my finger. What the heck? That's what I get for trying to drink something good for me. Guess what? You can't slice your finger on a pop top. You decide you need to watch football. Kendra, I've never said that for sure. I should watch football. Never. All right, let's get our wreath back out. All right, so you just have to make a choice on what section you want to like build out. Are you gonna build out half your wreath? Are you gonna build out a corner of your wreath? Are you gonna build out like half of it out this way? Yeah, water was dangerous. I'm out. So I like to build mine out like in the lower third. So I'm gonna put my bow down here. ONT, don't understand the zip tie. You zip tie then twist. We didn't use any zip ties. So that could be why you're confused. Beth sold 20 wreaths and door hangers. Several were multiples. Really good day at a small church event. Awesome. I decided to just cook tonight. Do I ever work with straw wreaths? I personally have only used straw wreaths when I made the ghost and the pumpkins. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. Y'all, my mess is not getting any better. The projects keep getting added on. How do I find Mela page? Well, Google Mela page. All right, there's our bow. All right, y'all, I'm gonna stick with the sunflowers. Lisa taught a wreath class tonight. You had 6 people making a fall wreath. Lisa, here's my #1 tip. Whenever you are teaching a wreath class, have your next wreath ready to sell. So if they were in there making a fall one, you should have had a few examples of Christmas wreaths so they could have signed up for their next class right there. Hey, Summer. Summer, I'm not saying that, you know, we would feel really deprived if you don't make us cookies in October, but you know, not everyone got to try them in February. All right, so we got our sunflower nice and fluffed out. Y'all, way too much stem. We don't need all that. Let's trim it down. Creative color. No, the problem is that I keep selling stuff on Etsy that I have to make, and then I don't get to finish what I wanted to work on. So then it stays out for the next project to come out, and now I've got like 30 projects to do and about 3 projects worth of free time. All right, so I'm gonna start with this one down here at the bottom. Grace, if we shipped your order, you would have gotten an email with the tracking information. All right. Y'all, the reason that I wanted to add the bow first was that whenever you add your flowers, if you would have put them too far in and then put your bow, we would have covered the main focal sunflowers and there ain't no room. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the old girls' birthdays. All right, let's trim this one out. I need another vacation? I don't really. I'm good. All right, then we're gonna come over here, add this one. Work it in. This is the one that me and Jordan designed, yep. Summer, that's what I would do. I would bring just the plain cookies and then some icing and make them decorate their own cookies, and then I'll just eat the ones they decorate. See? It'll all work out. All right, y'all, now let's glue those. Y'all, okay, here's the funniest thing. They want to have an 80s themed birthday party. Parker was not even alive in the 80s. He was barely even a dot in the 80s because his birthday is July of 90. So he was around for 2 months, a month and a half, a month and 10 days of the 80s. All right, so we've got our 2 sunflowers in there. All right, now we have to decide if we want to bring out a little bit of that sunflower this way or if we just want to keep it like this. Mel, in case you didn't know, we got in like 8 or 9 different colors of the sunflowers. teal, a blue, a burnt orange, I believe, a burgundy. All right, y'all, on this one, I'm kind of pulling the longer leaves and flowers off to the side because I want it to sit here, but I want it to still flow with the direction. Trying to find the right, there we go, branch for it to go into. How old am I? I think I'm 37. I don't know. I was born in 84. Yeah, there's a bunch of different colors. All right, let's dovetail. Parker showed off all the different colors in his live sale. Did y'all not watch his live sale on Thursday? Like, what are y'all even doing? I'm 38. Yeah, I just turned 38. Polly's gonna go broke buying supplies. Polly, look, I feel you. I got all the supplies. All right, so I know that some of y'all like to use 18 and 24 inch grapevines because you think you need that to fill up a door. And I'm just gonna tell y'all, I mainly use 14, 14 oval, 16, 16 oval. Because once you start adding all your stuff to it, and then you bring the leaves outward, right? Now listen, if you're using a 24 inch and you're putting them leaves like little nubs on there, then it's gonna look small. But this is a 16 inch oval. Look how big that is. Now look at it from the back. Look how much of this is sticking out further than the grapevine. Right? So we went from, this is 13 inches wide. Now it is 28 inches wide. Sorry, 18 inches wide. Okay? And it is 17 inches. And it's about 28 inches tall. Your flowers never stay glued in a grapevine. You need to make sure you're using high temp hot glue. All right, now let's add some filler. So inside of our ribbons, we've got that really pretty rust color. So I grabbed some rust greenery. Well, it's kind of cream, rust, green, all kind of colors. You love our shows? Awesome. All right. I don't think we need this anymore. Y'all. We're just gonna take some of these and just place them throughout. Wherever we just need to hide a little bit of that bright green. Hey, Danae in Beaumont. Danae, I don't know if this place is still there, but there's a little place called Tracy's down in Port Arthur, and she serves fried crab. And it is the best fried crab that I've ever had, and it's the craziest thing. It's called like Tracy's Wings, but it's really a hidden Chinese joint because everything you order, you get fried rice and an egg roll. And Tracy is Asian. But it's so good. It's also a little sketchy because it's in Port Arthur, but they took an old Burger King and turned it into a Chinese restaurant. Well, a wing restaurant that's not a Chinese place, but serves lots of fried rice and egg rolls. Did I ever get the stapler to work? Yeah, it worked fine. I made a whole bunch of door hangers this morning for Etsy. Didn't have a single problem. It was just tired yesterday. Is that eucalyptus? You know, it looks like a confused eucalyptus. Erica, you're from Port Arthur? I worked at Motiva Port Arthur, and I lived in Port Arthur for a little while. I lived at 2700 23rd Street. Are the fried crabs boiled first? No, Carol, they're not like normal fried crabs. Oh, Erica. Wait. Erica, did I just not recognize your name? Erica, are you the one that drove here? I can picture your face if it's the same person. And your daughter. But I'm terrible with names. I don't feel like your name, that girl's name was Erica though. Oh, it is Erica. Erica, I'm sorry. I'm terrible. I know who you are, friend. Tracy's is good. I'm sorry. All right, so we got our top kind of filled in. We're gonna add a little bit. Yep. I know who you are. Sarton's still there? Oh, I never went to Sarton's. I don't know. Erica, I did see that old Greg was retiring. Somehow I still get the news, like the updates from the email list. Debbie, I honestly don't do names well. No text. So, Jeannie, what are the rules with text messaging marketing? Gloria, your husband worked at Motiva. Gloria, what did your husband do? I might have known him too. All right. Y'all, this looks like some dried grass. Yeah, I remember you came to the first warehouse sale. You were the first person here. You parked on the street in your car, and you drove through the night. We also met at an event. I don't remember what event, but I know you were at an event that I went to. I feel like, don't tell me, I feel like it was at Andrea's event that I saw you. Am I right or wrong? All right, let's get these pieces in there. Now with this one, I want to bring out a little bit of the cream color that's in here. Wreath Makers Live, New Orleans and Dallas. For some reason, I was feeling like it was at Andrea's event. Were you not at Andrea's event? There too? Okay, see? It was because you weren't gonna go and then you came in last minute or something. I don't remember. You're not into flowers and placement ideas, to be honest? Donna, to be honest, you don't have to be. Do I make custom wreaths? I do not take custom orders. But I'm sure there are a lot of wreath makers here that would be happy to take your custom order. What kind of cordless glue gun? I don't use a cordless glue gun, so I can't recommend one. All right, this is what we got going on so far. What color is the grassy stuff? This color. Beige, wheat, tan, whatever color. Nope, I don't use any cordless accessories because, listen, I barely remember to charge my phone. There ain't no way I would remember to put my glue gun and my stapler back on the charger. And then I would come in here and it would be dead and I'd be pissed and I would just order a new one. It's definitely not mustard. Definitely not mustard. Erica, not many people say, oh, I'm from Port Arthur. All right. Y'all, what's also nice about this one is they are little pushers, so you can move those stems up and down. Why don't I take custom orders? There is nothing fun about custom orders. Those people already have a vision in their head, and then you have to try to meet it. Normally, it is not done the first time, and I just want to make what I want to make. And not try to bring someone else's vision to life. All right. So far, so good. Now, if someone says, I'll just use Derica, she just made a comment. If Derica was like, hey, I need a Halloween wreath and I want it to have a pumpkin in it, and that was her only rules, maybe. But if she was like, I want a Halloween wreath with a pumpkin and a purple ribbon and a glitter ball, I'd be like, I got you. Here's Tammy's phone number. All right. Y'all, we're gonna throw some 6091 in there, 60919 in there. This one is the new yellow 63048, but it looks more fall, mustard, and orange. Kathleen, that's right. I'd be like, oh look, check out these. So they call them yellow. They do look more yellow on camera, but my opinion, the only thing that somewhat looks yellowish are the little beads or little balls on it. The flowers look more like faded rust, honestly. They're like a burnt orange, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what color that is, but it's definitely, y'all, that's not yellow. For sure. You don't have to learn the SKU. If you just type in 60919, they still pop up. Y'all, I just saw Candace's name. Y'all, Candace rode a bicycle for 35 miles today and no one was chasing her. She just did it. Those are things people in the South do not understand. Like an umber? I don't know about that, but sunflower skew. This one is FN 1620. All right, y'all, I want to work this right in to the top. You're trying to work off all the crumble cookies every week? Candace, do you follow the crumble guy on TikTok? All right, now I'm gonna let that glue dry. Sue did her first reel on TikTok today, much easier. Keep doing them, Sue. All right, y'all, we are not gonna leave this looking like a bad cowlick. We're gonna fix it, but we're gonna come back and add this one right towards the back. Who is the crumble guy? Candace, the founder of Crumble. He is all up in the TikTok. Go on TikTok and put in Crumble. All right, now we're gonna start taking those stems and we're gonna start pulling them back down into our design and some of our other florals back to the top. Now like whenever you are like trying to dry your hair and you're just kind of doing like this to kind of get it loosened up a little bit, that's what we're doing with our flowers and all of our greens. We want them to have a good mixture and layered and not just be random pieces stuck in there. All right, now look how much better the top half looks than the bottom half. You never see me on TikTok, you better go look. See how it all looks like a little wild flower? Like a little wild garden up there? And then this one, you can tell it looks like little layered pieces, like wild, layered. We don't want that. The only crumble cookie that I actually liked was the chocolate chip. And it wasn't as good as Aunt Kay's, for sure. O-C-H-R-E is what you were thinking of, not umber? Girl, that sounds like okra. And that's green. They're so good. Somebody sent us crumble cookies at Wreath Makers Live, and I didn't enjoy them. I didn't enjoy them. But then I went to a fundraiser, and at the fundraiser they had crumble chocolate chip cookies, and I enjoyed those. Okur, that sounds like Is it Nikki? No, is it not? It's not Nikki. Who says that? Somebody help me out. What is that rapper's name? Cardi. Yeah. Cardi says it. Y'all, I just put my finger up in the hot glue. I think it's funny that all of y'all know who Cardi B is. But y'all don't know who the guy from Crumble is. Y'all, the only reason... Okay, listen. There's only 600 of y'all. Let me just tell y'all what. Okay. I came across this TikTok because I followed a cookie recipe. And then he had a husband application for women. Just go look. Y'all tell me what you think. Unless you're the woman from last night who thought Jordan and Megan were dating, you don't tell me what you think because your spidey sense is a little off. But the rest of y'all, go look. SKU for the floral. Marion, go put in, if you just put in 60919 on the website, it shows up under the yellow color. All right. Y'all, I didn't know Tara's like Rainbow Bridge. Listen, that's what I think too. I didn't know if I wanted to use the bright yellow or the muted yellow. We went with the muted yellow. All right, yeah, that's a good example. Like, y'all, this is the yellow. Like, this is the real yellow. This is the original 60919 yellow. And then this is what they're calling the fall yellow. Not much of a man. Well, Jeannie, we're not going to insult people. That's rude. You got 48 emails today saying your 60919 were ordered. Listen. Good old comment sold. Okay, so this is yellow. And then this is supposed to be yellow. Don't get me wrong, this is a beautiful flower, and it works perfect for fall. Like, literally perfect. Look how pretty that is. I just don't think I would have called it yellow. Yeah, I love them both. Y'all, it even looks really good with, like, the boho look. Let me fluff this little piece out. Like, it's even really pretty with the fall boho look. That's actually really pretty. Let's put a zip tie on that and keep it. Do I have another one? Of course I don't. I only grabbed 4. Yeah, it just looks fall, but literally in the SKU, they put YEL. What the heck? All right, same thing. I would pull some of that 60919 cousin to the front. Look how pretty that is with the gold and the boho look. Oh, butterscotch is a good name for that. Y'all, we were at Old Time Pottery. I had to like literally close my eyes and read the sign in my head. Old Time Pottery. And we found all of these stems for all different price points, starting at like $1.99 up to $3.99. So like this one was $3.99. And it was on sale. This one was $3.99. Hang on. I think the rest are still in my car. They did give us our stuff in trash bags, which was fun. But this one was also $3.99. Lori, the Old Time Pottery was in Gulf Shores. This one is like the gold, but without the gold color on it. Y'all, all the other ones are in the car. I'll show you what my thoughts were. We almost had a fatality. Those scissors just fell on my foot. Luckily, they landed sideways and not point down. So my thoughts are this with a little bit of ribbon in the middle, and then put them on a door hanger. You know, of course, it would be a little bit more expensive than our normal price store hanger because it would have more stuff on it. But like build out a little mini swag. This is way too big for this particular door hanger. I need one that the words are at the bottom. That's what I bought them for. Quick, one staple on each stem, then a little bit of ribbon in the middle. All right, y'all, there's our little fall grapevine wreath. So that was a 16-inch oval. Where'd it end up at? It's about 19 inches wide and 32 inches long. How do you know what yellow to send if the order just said yellow? Because we have SKUs, and SKUs are different based on each product. So see, whenever you pull these little tags off things, they have a barcode, and that barcode is unique for every different product. So this one says 63048-YEL. This one says 60919-YEL. It's kind of like whenever you go to the grocery store and you buy cream style corn and regular corn, they have different SKUs. All right, now, if you guys were here last night, we talked about Skittles. Well, I didn't have any Skittles, but I did have some bubblegum beads. So I thought I could just demonstrate what I was talking about. Right? So on Facebook, there's all different kind of color people, beads, right? You've got people who want to buy your product. You've got people who just want to hang out. You've got people that are never going to buy your product, but they think they're supporting your business. They're like your little cheerleaders, but not your banks, right? We want the people that are going to finance you. So, let's say that you've got, we're going to say each one of these represent a person. There's 100 of these in here, so we can't pull all 100 in there. So let's put 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right? So we've got 10 customers, 10 people who are willing to purchase your product, who follow your page, right? And you're doing good. Every time you post something, you have 1% chance that one of those red dots is gonna see what you have for sale, right? But then you saw that little invite button on your page. and you decided to invite all of the people that you're friends with on Facebook. So that got you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 new people, and you're excited. Well, you know what? One of those people you invited were also a customer. Right? So now you got your Aunt Judy and your cousin Trisha and John Stamos, but it's spelled weird. And now, whenever you post on Facebook, only 1% will still potentially see it. So we've got, what was it, 28? That's not 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 25. We got 25. 1% of 25. How many is that? A quarter. Like a quarter of a person. Right? So you have a quarter of a person that might see your post. So we don't even have enough people yet to guarantee one person's going to see it. Right? We need at least 100 people that are going to care about what you're posting to interact with your post. Guaranteed, right? So let's just randomly draw one. Damn it. My random person who saw my post was not someone who wants to buy it. It was Aunt Trisha. Or cousin Trisha, whoever she was. It's the South. It could be the same person. Listen. Right? Not good. But guess what? Because cousin Trisha liked your post, commented on your post, and then you told her thank you, Facebook says, wait a minute, people like cousin Trisha like this page. So we're going to show it to 5 more people like cousin Trisha. Y'all, now we got even more green balls. Mix it up. So right now we got customers and we got cheerleaders. Alright, we made another post. We got lucky. A customer saw it. But how many wreaths does this one customer need to purchase? So if it's Christmas and they already got their Christmas wreath and only the customer who already bought their Christmas wreath saw it, there's like a percentage of a chance that the one customer who saw it isn't ready to buy again. But maybe they did. Maybe we made a sale. We don't know, right? But this person saw it. This person interacted with it. So Facebook says, hey, wait a minute. Maybe this page is for people like the customer. Let me show it to a few more customers. And Facebook throws you some more people just like this person. But now, you got the amazing honor to go be a guest designer in a Facebook group that has 500 other people who make and sell exactly what you make and sell, And while you were there, you were real excited and you said, oh, by the way, my page is Bubblegum Beads. I would love it if you come follow me. And that's where these people come in. And now all of a sudden, Sweet Tea's Craft House said I would love that. Yep. We got more people. Okay, guess what? Today we make our sales post. We're talking about our new wreath. We told people it's listed. Stir it up. Oof, we got a green one. Mr. Green interacted with your post. Facebook says, wait a minute. The Greens like this content. Let's give them some more of those people. Now you go live. And you are making a wreath, or you're making something with your bubblegum beads, and it shows it to all of your people, but you're doing a how-to. So who do you think in the how-tos really wants to watch? Probably John Stamos, because he's like John Stamos, the Arabian oil prince from another country. You know, we've all got those friend requests, right? And all of the friends that we met from that coaching group, right? They all showed up. And one customer hung out. And all of these people watched at least 15 minutes of your video. And they talked to you, and they liked the video, and they interacted with the video. And Facebook says, holy crap, we now know who this page is for. It's for these people. These are the kind of people who like the content, who want to see more of the content, who want to interact with the content. And if we show this content to those people, we'll make more money because they'll watch the ads and they'll stay on Facebook longer. And Facebook says, hey, you're doing an amazing job. Let me give you some more people. How's it looking? And guess what? You're all excited because you did something and people hung out and watched and talked to you. So you're like, heck yeah, let me do that again. Well, guess what? You do it again. And now, all of those new people that Facebook said were gonna like your post, and your cousin Trish and John came back. Uh-oh, we lost. We said a cuss word and that one ran away, right? They didn't like our content. And now, we got all of those people watching. And now they watch for a 20-minute video. And they share it. They share it into some Facebook groups with some more bubblegum bead people. And Facebook's like, oh, we understand. Let me give you some more of those people. Leanne says you have a lot more people. You do. But Leanne, how many of these people are the red dots that are gonna look at your post and wanna buy. Right? So now out of all these dots, we do have over 100 now because we have 100 just in the bag. So now, whenever we make a comment, we're guaranteed that Facebook's gonna show it to at least one person. Uh-oh. Looks like Facebook is only showing my post to those other people who are bubblegum beaters. Let's try again. We're making another post. Oof. Bubblegum beater. Let's try again. Uh-oh, we lost somebody. Who did we lose? Uh-oh. We lost the red one. You know why we lost the red one? Because we started posting content that the red one doesn't have time for. But John still shows up. Good old John. Can always depend on him. Try again. Ooh. Cousin Trish. She came back. We finally got a customer. Right? So, Facebook already takes our chances down to 1% that someone's going to see our post. So now we've got a 1% chance out of all of these to be a red, or to get one. Then if we counted all of these and divide those by how many red ones, if I had to guess, it's about a 3% chance that any point that I reach my hand in here, that I'm gonna grab a red one. Right? So we already cut it down to potentially 1% of the people would even see it. And now 3% of the 1% might be a buyer. Right? So remember last night when I said I sold more wreaths on Facebook when I only had less than 900 people? Because all 900 of those people, well, probably not all 900, but the majority of those people were people that I had met at craft shows, that I had attracted through Facebook. They were all people that only wanted to buy my wreaths, right? So I literally, 1 year sold 900 and something wreaths in 1 year. Posting to, less than 600 people. Because they were all buyers, and as soon as I would make a post, within minutes, I was hearing the cha-ching. Why? Because it didn't matter what the 1% was. Every time I made a post, I came out with a customer. And because only the customers were interacting with my post, Facebook said, I'm going to go find you more people like them to show your page to. And then as soon as I went live doing how-to videos, you know, how to make wreaths, step-by-step tutorials, all those things, Facebook said, wait a minute. Whenever you were talking over here and you made that wreath for sale and you only got 4 or 5 comments, it was good. But you went live and you did that video and you attracted a whole bunch of wreath makers, a whole bunch of purple dots. My page went from 900 to like 30,000 in like 2 months. Because Facebook said, these people really, really, really like your content that you're making. And these people will hang out and talk to you and do all the things. So we're going to send you a whole lot of them. Right? These people, guess what? I still have these people. These people are over on Etsy through SEO. They're not people that I know. They're just customers. They're just shopping and buying. Facebook has too much control. I mean, you're literally on their platform. They have all the control. That would be like going to your mom's house and being like, no, you can't. You can't have that couch. I don't like it. What's that? They're gonna be like, get the hell out. All right, that was fun. Hopefully the person that was confused last night watches this live and they have a better understanding. And I finally remembered to print the door hanger with the football on it because I need that. How do you get just red balls? Create content that only red balls would be attracted to. I'm glad I did not use blue in our demonstration. Yeah, it's easier to understand when you can actually see me like sticking my hand in there and pulling one out and showing you like statistics of the chance of the right person seeing it is really hard, right? Oh, let's unplug the glue gun. Grab our staple gun. What's up, Julie? So Facebook, y'all, Facebook is just a computer that constantly looks at what you're doing on your page and constantly looks at what people are doing that make them stop the scroll and look and do things, right? So you need to know what is going to make a person who wants to buy your product look at it and not the person who just wants to be a vanity metric. We always think more followers is better, but it's not. It's really not. Y'all, that's just vanity. And ain't nobody got time for vanity. Alright, let's add our door hanger. Glue gun, stay over there. I said it works, and now watch it not work. Oh, mind if I turned it on? Alright. Y'all, if you were here the other night, you know the whole reason I did all of these door hangers was for the freaking football door hanger. And then I forgot to make the football door hanger. Like, I made it, but I forgot to print it and bring it. I even picked out all the ribbon for it. Like, I was ready to come out here and make it, and then I didn't have it. Y'all, and then Parker moved my box of ribbon. What the heck, Parker? What do you use the small wood cutouts for? Wreath signs? Alright, let's get some, if you know, you know. But we're going to do a purple and yellow. And we're going to do a black and gold. Yeah, so if you've ever taken any of our classes, you know that I tell you that you have two customers. Customer number one is always going to be whatever platform that you're using. It doesn't matter what that is, right? So if it's Facebook, Facebook is the customer. If it is Instagram, Instagram is your customer. If it's Pinterest, if it's TikTok, if it's eBay, if it's Etsy, whatever it is, that platform is one of your customers. You have to make sure that you're doing the things that make that happy. Second is the people that are going to buy your product. And if both aren't happy, you ain't selling nothing. Someone asked me how to explain SEO, and I think I have the perfect way to explain it. How many of y'all have ever used something like Google Maps or a GPS? Let me know. Have you ever used Google Maps or a GPS? Jen says she has. All right, Jen, since I know about where you're from, Jen, if you were in New Orleans having some bad seafood, because you're from the good seafood, and you were like, you know what, I'm ready to go home, could you just put Lake Charles in Google Maps and it'd take you to your house? Like, it would take you home because that's where you're from, but would it bring you to your house? Right? So if right now, if I open up Google Maps and if I put in Lake Charles, where I grew up, it's probably going to take me to the Civic Center because that's like the center of town. And it did. It brought me right to the center of town. Guess what? That's still about 20 minutes from where I lived. Right? So SEO is the same way, right? So you can put Christmas wreath as your SEO, but what are the chances that someone who wants a Christmas wreath is just going on Etsy and putting in Christmas wreath? Right? That person is probably looking for something a little bit more specific. A Christmas wreath with Santa Claus and green ribbon. Right? You have to be more specific and not just put in something generic. Julie said hers would take her to a Mormon temple, right? Like, look, Y'all, I'm trying to think, what color mesh am I going to do on this one? I didn't plan that very well. Does that make more sense? Yes, mine does take me home. Denise, I guarantee you, if you just put in the city that you live in, it's not going to take you to your house. Unless you're the only person that lives in the city. That's not how GPSs work. If you press the home button and you've programmed it to be home, yeah, purple mesh, but I didn't grab any purple mesh. I'm sure I have some. Oh, maybe I'll use the white that's behind me. Y'all, so this is just 10-inch strips. Fold them in half. Give them a little pinch. Yeah, Julie, I don't either. Right? It's kind of like if you were gonna buy red, if you needed shoes to match the outfit that you're wearing right now, y'all, I know Julie likes shoes. I've heard rumors about Julie's shoes. Julie, if you needed shoes to wear, to match whatever you're wearing right now, would you go to Google and type in shoes? Or would you do something different? Oh, y'all, that's red and white. That didn't work. Okay, while Julie tells y'all about shoes, I'll be right back. Didn't take long. I had some right there. We're at about 18 inches. I wonder if that's really close to 18 inches or not. I just made that. Y'all, it's literally 18 inches. You type a brand of shoes you love. Do you type in a color, a style, like tennis shoes, white, with pink accents, or do you just put in... Sherry says she puts in type, brand, color, size, style. Right? So if I was describing this, maybe I wouldn't say a large oval grapevine wreath with 2.5-inch ribbon and artificial yellow flowers. Maybe I would just say an extra large fall wreath with sunflowers and yellow ribbon. Right? Y'all, one time I asked a room full of people that were not wreath makers, I was at a conference, to tell me what this was. And they were like, a stick wreath? How many of y'all that are wreath makers would have said, oh, I got a stick wreath? And still trying to fall off the hook. Y'all, the white was perfect for this one. All right, now let's do the other one. Y'all, I pulled out black and gold, and it's lost somewhere in the pile of projects. Can y'all imagine that? Here it is. When do you put fall decor out? After Labor Day, usually. That'll be fine on the floor for right now. All right, so this one we're gonna go 4-inch black, some black and gold, 1.5-inch black. All right, so I'm just measuring them 20 inches and then cutting them in half so that I have my 10-inch pieces. Your craft room exploded. Well, see, I had people helping me the other day when we were doing all those kits, and I have to go through and clean up from that. But I also have to organize all of the different ribbon that are on that table into all the correct buckets they go back into. Because for all those kits, I also listed multiples of them. So if something sells, I gotta be able to go make it. And right now I would have to dig through the table to do that. Sherry says, when I look for something, I put in as many things as I can, including price, color, size, style, etc. Yep, but you have to remember that the person who's buying your wreath is probably not another wreath maker. Right? So you have to think how that person would shop. I already have a black one cut, so I'm going to use that. You had to organize before fall. Michelle, I will be honest with you. If you're just now starting to make fall, I would just go to Christmas. It's a little late. Unless you have customers that are already like asking for fall, you're gonna hire someone to organize for you. The problem with that is they don't know where you would put it, and then you don't know where they put it to go look for it. That's why everyone on our team knows that if they come in here and move something, there's a chance that they will not be employed. That was the only fight me and Parker ever got into, was he thought he was going to help me out and organize the garage. Didn't work out well. Y'all, I'm going to use this solid black for this one. So the problem is, for like me, I only have X amount of time to do something. And if I have to spend 30 minutes of that time looking for something that I know I put on the table, but someone else felt like it belonged on the shelf, then I just wasted my time. Right? Who won that fight? Parker no longer organizes. Right? So a while ago, I knew to go right over there on the floor and look in that box for that white mesh, right? Your time is the most expensive thing that you're gonna waste. Don't do it. All right, y'all, we're gonna put our 10-inch ribbon in there. Get some of our black and gold. Vicky, our housekeeper, she's like, did you really buy another rice cooker? I'm like, yeah, I couldn't find it. It was faster for me to go buy another rice cooker than it was to try to figure out where you thought my rice cooker went. Like, it was $19 to buy a new one. All right, y'all, these are the easiest bows. You have a visual? Like, they can usually, like, text me or call me, and I'm like, go in the craft room, go right to XYZ spot on the second shelf, right next to XYZ. And they'll be like, holy shit, he really just knew where that was. Julie, listen. I got so many slow cookers and rice cookers and what else do I have a lot of? Food processors. Like, nope, that's it. Just gonna buy a new one. Y'all, for some reason, I thought it was a good idea to use a pipe cleaner just now instead of a zip tie. Whatever. As you can see, they both work. But now I gotta cut all that off. So y'all, if you were here the other day, we talked about we don't want to actually attach these. We just want to be able to stage them, take the photo. Stage them, take the photo. If you're in the business or creative coaching group, go watch that video. You'll see exactly what I did. I was able to make 6 bows and then have over 6 times, let's see, it was 6 bows times 9 boards, and then each board has a my or an or, so times 2, and then each board could come in black or white. So that's times 2. And then that's 216. So that's 216. And another yawn, different variations, and I don't have to have 216 products sitting in the warehouse. So in this case, this comes in 4 different colors. So welcome to our home, welcome to my home, right? So that is 4 different colors. Each color is black and white, so that's times 2, so that's 8. And then each one is my or our, so that's 16 different ones. Oh, Jamie, I didn't even count. So 216 times 3, because I offered them in 15, 18, and 22. So this is 16 right now. And then I have 15, 18, and 22 inch times 3. So 2 bows, 1 sign. I've got 48. Oh, times 2. Because it's literally 2 bows. That's 96 different options. And I'm only gonna make 1 sign and the 2 bows. So, you don't have enough product to make 216 times 2 items. I do. I have everyone listed as 10. All right, y'all, that's it for tonight. I am gonna head home. If you're in the creative coaching group, I'll be live with y'all sometime tomorrow. We have a little bit of work to do in the morning, and then Megan is live tomorrow afternoon, so I'm gonna be live before her. I'll see you soon.